Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson, what's your immediate reaction? Big bro, your manager, Andre Ward.
It was an amazing night. Andre Ward showed his greatness, and I'm glad that Andre Ward is in my life, and I'm glad that he did what he did tonight. He shut everybody up.
How does it motivate you as just a young up-and-coming talent, fellow Olympian?
Son ain't smelling too right, but it motivates me a lot. Like I sat there front row watching Dre greatness. This was his. It was Kovalev rematch, and he shut him out.
Definitely. Now, when can we expect you back in the ring?
August.
August? You already have a date?
Yeah. I don't know what's the day in August, but it's August for sure.
All right. And I gotta ask you, did you get to see All Eyes on Me? I seen in your story you like Tupac. Did you get to see the movie?
I ain't get to see it, but I heard a lot of people ain't like it.
Okay. So, where can the fans follow you?
Follow me on Instagram at Shakur Stevenson. Follow me on Twitter at Shakur Stevenson. And tune in to every fight. I'm gonna get better and better, and I'm the next star in boxing.
All right. Look forward to your next fight, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Anything good?
Boxingego, I'm with the man Brian Jennings, always in shape, checking out the fights. That's that vegan work?
Vegan work, 228, man. They say I look like I'm 185, but I'm 228. You know what I'm saying? And I can.
When did you switch to vegan?
Full vegan was the beginning of 2015. So I did the whole Frisco camp. That whole first 4 months, vegan, and then I ain't turned back since. But I went vegetarian. I stopped eating meat, in 2013.
Was it a hard transition for you?
No, it was easy. You just gotta put your mind to it. You gotta know what you're doing and know why you're doing it. And if you know the reason why you're doing it and know what you're trying to get rid of, then it should be an easier task.
Definitely. Hey, Raheem! Main event, Andre SOG Ward. He stopped Sergey Kovalev. What'd you make of the fight? Did he shut up all the critics from the first fight? And what do you think of his performance?
He solidified, like throughout the time in the locker room. My words for Dre was solidify, history. Make that history, solidify history. And it's crazy. We saying that to a person who already solidified himself. How this game is. So we just reminded them, and just was like, listen, this here, it's gonna shut them all up. Because it seems as if they always will have something to say. Even now they have something to say. Oh, that wasn't to stop the low blows and all that. Like, come on, stop playing. Like, what's wrong with y'all, But he solidified everything.
Definitely. Now, you said he solidified everything.
Yeah, he solidified everything.
Do you have him as a pound for pound number one?
Number one.
And your division's popping, heavyweight division. Right. You're already in shape. I've seen the instance with you and Dillian White. Is there any names you're checking for, or you just open it whatever?
I'm like my son. My son used to be like, "Come on, Dad." Yeah. It's a lot of people on the radar, but I like to play back and forth with Dillian White because he rather talk than rather actually make things happen. And to be honest with you, I don't give a fuck about him. Like, I don't give a fuck about as far as picking him off. Like, it ain't like there's nothing that I feel as though it's like, oh, that's something I need to do. So it's just like, but he just talks so much stuff. It's just like, all right, go ahead. If you want to fight, you made the fight. Just make it. So that's how it is. But let me Boxingego, I got a little work to do here, man. Got a little business to look at.
Okay, I appreciate you for your time. Where can the fans follow you?
All right, BY Jennings on Instagram and Twitter. You already know BY Jennings.
I'm looking forward to your next fight.
All right,
be easy, man.
How you feel about the knockout?
Oh man, it was beautiful. You know what I mean? I'm on cloud 9 right now because Andre Ward confirmed everything that I had said originally. I told people he was going to stop it, and they laughed, they giggled as if it was a joke. So now it's reality. So
not only did he stop him, but you predicted a lot of things going into this fight. There's problems in his camp, this and that. It seemed like everything you said all came true in about 20 minutes in the ring.
Yeah, well, that's the only way I can help him outside the ring. I'm gonna try to kick ass as much as I can outside the ring because my fighter gonna do what he needs to do inside the ring. So it's just beautiful to see him bag up everything that I see.
Now he's talking about cruiserweight and heavyweight, but a lot of people want to see undisputed with Stevenson. He's not so maybe hot on that. What do you think should be next?
I love the heavyweight concept. I love the fight with Anthony Joshua. This is something we, just didn't think of the night. I witnessed Andre dismantling heavyweights in the gym.
Will he be better not having to cut weight? He'll be able to eat, and train and lift weights, and you don't have to worry about your diet quite as much.
Yeah, I mean, we witnessed what Evander Holyfield done, and so many others. Roy Jones, went up to heavyweight. He can do an even better job.
My last question, the mighty midget Tremaine had a tremendous knockout. He's not known for his power, but what did you think of his performance?
Oh man, we got big plans for Tremaine, the midget. He's gonna be an awesome fighter, and he's one to be reckoned with and concerned about. And at 122, 126 is
Congratulations on a great night.
Thank you, man.
What's the Jay Prince boxing?
Oh, man, do you see it?
Explain to us.
Jay Prince, that's me.
Yeah, I know.
You know me?
Yeah, Jay Prince, I know you.
Hey, I'm the number one.
Houston, but I don't rap a lot. You know what I'm saying?
That's Biggie. I'm the number one manager in the game. You know what I mean? I'm the number one manager in the game, and I got my eyes on some great fighters.
You ever heard of a fighter named Prince Tiger Smalls?
You got a good name. I hadn't heard of all of them.
He's a 7-time champ.
Is that right?
Tiger Smalls. Check him out.
All right, thanks for the
Prince Tiger
recommendation.
Smalls. June 20th, he'll be fighting in Las Vegas.
I'm gonna look into that.
Now, what's it like managing Shakur Stevenson? He's fresh out the Olympics, 2 in.
Oh man, that was a blessing for me to have the opportunity to be in business with Shakur Stevenson. He's the future.
Definitely.
Yeah, he's the future, and we're expecting great things from him.
Now you compare Ward Kovalev rematch to David versus Goliath. Is that what you've seen tonight here in the ring?
Well, I never compared it to, well, actually I compared that before the rematch.
Oh, that was the first. I was at both, so.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, so we saw what happened, you know what I mean? We done everything but take his whole head off his body. With David and Goliath, David took Goliath's head off his body and held it up. So we made him squat on the ropes tonight.
Now, what do you think about just the other side making excuses, saying this was the cause, low blows, different infractions like that?
No class. You know what I mean? No class. I mean, what did y'all think? Y'all saw they was up there lying and making excuses, and they had the nerve to name this no excuses. No class.
Jay Prince, thank you for your time, sir. Anthony Dirrell, and we're post-fight Ward Kovalev 2. What'd you make of the main event?
It was a hell of a fight. Ward did what he said he was going to do. Him and Virgil, went in there. They trained for the knockout, and they got the knockout. Most people didn't think Ward can hit, but everybody's seen it. Now Kovalev is a believer.
What do you think was the difference maker in the first fight and the second fight?
Ward went to attack the body from the get-go. He attacked the body. Kovalev threw 1 punch, he threw 3 punches, and I think that was a difference maker. And he boxed him and kept his jab moving, and he got the job done.
When did you see a knockout possibly happen, or even him getting hurt in the fight?
When he started complaining about low blows, and there really wasn't low blows, it was really body shots, and he kept turning his back, and Ward hit him to the body, and then he jabbed and right hand. That was all she wrote.
So the body language.
Yeah.
So as a fighter, when you see someone wilting over and kind of spilling over, does that make the fighter do more of that? Like if you're hitting them to the body and they're complaining about it, the fighter.
I mean, you're just gonna keep going. You're gonna stick to the game plan no matter what. You're gonna keep going downstairs where it's hurting them, and that's what it did. And Ward did a tremendous job, man. And I congratulate him for that.
Definitely. Now I heard the Caleb Smith, is that final, or are you guys still working on the deal?
I think it's final September 9th.
September 9th. Yeah. And what can you tell me about that fight?
It's a fight.
It's a fight for a title, and
Is he gonna get that work? Yeah.
And what are your thoughts on Clarissa Shields? She just won yesterday.
I mean, she's a hell of a fighter, man. She's definitely gonna be a unified champion down the line, man. She's young, she's hungry, and she wants it. I don't see no female beating her.
Okay. Now, last question. Your brother just fought Andre Dirrell. It's an unfortunate situation at the end. How's he doing, and just what's his spirits like?
I mean, he's not like you heard him after the fight. He's good. He forgives him for what he did, and I mean, we just move on to the next person.
All right. We look forward to your next fight with Caleb Smith. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
You know, even though the first fight was very close, but he was able to outdo the first fight.
Did you agree with the stoppage?
Do I agree with the stoppage? You know what? There's a lot that's at stake at the moment of the stoppage. You know, Sergey, in a fight, you can't expect the referee to come in and warn either your opponent that he's hitting low. You can't depend on that. You know, and that was Sergey's mistake. You know what I mean? Depending on the referee to come in and to either take a point away or give a warning to Andre Ward. You can't do that in a fight. You know, and unfortunately for him, it cost him the loss. You know, the defeat. But hey, no matter what, both credit to both fighters. They both had an outstanding fight. You know, they were brave enough to face each other once again and give the fans a good fight. But the stoppage, I'll let the fans decide on that. But definitely, one thing that I can say is that Sergey's mistake was him coming in and I mean, him expecting the referee to come in.
What were you saying in that moment when you were commentating the fight?
At that moment, I was saying that Sergey was hurt by that right hand because that's what it looked like. And after the right hand, Ward was connecting with some great body shots, which seemed to take some steam away from Kovalev's punches. And that's what I was explaining to the fans that were listening to us and tuning into the fight on HBO pay-per-view in Spanish. And that's when the stoppage came in. I couldn't believe it. You know, me and my friend working the show with me, Ricardo Celis, thought the exact same thing. You know, we were both very surprised, but you know, credit to both fighters.
Thanks a lot, Jesse.
No problem. What's up, man?
It starts real quick.
Hey, baby.
I'm from the 707 Fairfield. You from Vallejo?
Yes, sir.
What did you think of Ward's performance tonight?
He did a great job. I could tell he studied the tapes. He did everything right, not wrong. You know, I was at the last fight, you know what I'm saying, before this one in the Bay Area. And I never seen him fight up close and personal. When I seen him in the Bay, I said, that boy shows up. So I knew he was going to win this one, man. You can tell he studied the tapes and everything. And congratulations, Andre Ward, man. You know, the son of God.
Now tell him what it feels like to be from the Bay. Golden State Warriors just won the ship. We got Marshawn Lynch coming back to Oakland. You from the Bay. You got the music. You got the drink. Tell him about the drink. Tell him about the Bay.
A lot of great opportunities in the Bay right now. We're showing up and showing out, man. A lot of great talent. I'm so happy to be. You know, you want to make sure everyone knows you are, you know, elated to be from a soil that's winning, and that's where we from. Because, you know, a lot of times, even in rap, we get looked over, man. We trendsetters, man. We the nucleus. We the mecca. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We've been setting trends in the Bay. Not just rap, just overall.
Slang, everything.
It's just good. No matter where you from, man, rep your soil. It's love. Shout out to Andre Ward. Shout out to Lil J Prince, man. J Prince, man. Love you, bro.
Now, last question. You're a friend of Tupac. They just came out the movie All Eyes on Me.
We gonna holler at Jay real quick, man.
Okay.
E-40, can I get a pic real quick? I got you. I'll be right back. My opportunity.
You already know.
You owe me one right here.
Don't worry about it. What goes through your mind right now? Andre, stop Kovalev.
It's tougher.
He looked at Egyptian vibes.
Here it is. What's up, baby? Congratulations. Town business for real. Hello, Jay Prince, man. You know what I'm saying? Been knowing this man since 1992, man. Can I get a
E-40, you ever rap with Tupac?
Have I rap with Tupac?
It was his birthday movie came out. What can you tell us about it?
Beautiful.
So, Andre Ward, right now,
Get over here, Water.
King of Boxing.
Watch it for a second. Come on.
Ward Nick Larry.
One more.
Let me go holler at the champ. Champ is calling.
I got you.
Ward Ward.
Any message to Adonis Stevenson? I think he's the next one.
Come on.
What's up, man? Come on, boss. Let me get by here.
All right, hold on.
The Yay area, number one rapper from the Yay area in the house. We're good. How did you enjoy the event tonight, Andre Ward?
I enjoyed it, man. He did his job, man. He showed up and showed out, man. He represented very well, man. You know what I'm talking about?
And Nate Diaz was with me at the Tupac premiere. We were looking for you.
I was there.
I know, but we couldn't find you.
I don't know why you couldn't find me. I was, man, I'm, shining like a light, man. You feel me? You can't miss 40 water, man. How you do that? How you mess up and do that? Hey, I'm from the feet of 707 backwards stuff.
Hey, you know how I go, 707 You already know what it is, man. You in here.
707.
707, man.
I'm from Fairfield. Where y'all from?
From Vallejo, man.
Hey, I caught that beer.
What do you think of Andre saying that he was considered lined up to lose?
Well, it's probably listen. Probably how I make 175. You got to think about it. In the last 5 years before the first I was started, he fought maybe 3 times in 5 years. His body probably got used to being as big as it was. So when he keep coming out at 75, man, there's struggle for him.
How do you think he measured up against the champions?
At 75? There's one kid named, I can't recall the last name, was Dortico. WBA intern, whatever it's like. He's dangerous. But other than that, I don't see much clue that we're going to give on your part. He's very smart. You got to give him credit for that, if nothing else. And he took care well. It might be boring, he might take a risk. He's the champion.
Do you think Kovalev was fatiguing in that second half?
I think the body shot played a part. There's a whole lot of things that made the reason why that fight wasn't very win. But those low blows, he didn't get it low.
When they Weeks warned him earlier in the fight, were you surprised he didn't give him another warning after that?
With Andre? Yeah, somewhat. But listen, that's boxing. Things happen.
If they go on to try to unify Andre Ward and Stevenson, who do you think would win that fight?
Intelligence-wise, Ward wins. Punching-wise, Stevenson wins. If Stevenson can catch him, it's nice out. But if he can't, I'm just going to box rings around him.
Is that kind of similar to Kovalev and Ward?